like ground beef. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had stuff like that, but I don't think I've had carne asada fries.
No, not even close. Not the same thing.
Not even close.
That's
No.
so crazy that you've never had that.
You're
Really?
crazy.
No,
Yeah, I just feel like that's
carne
such like a
asada.
normal food. But I'm
Yeah.
from California, so like
Oh, I don't know. Pico de gallo is like all of that. Just sounds amazing. Like
Oh yeah.
I'm there for all of that.
It's Taco Tuesday night anyway. I got beef
Taco
falling over
Tuesday.
here. As soon as we're done. I'm gonna sizzle it up.
All right, that's fair.
Just like that.
Oh, Trish, what's up? Lots of stuff. Mike, what's up?
Hey.
Joseph, you staying on and you want to, like, I just figured we'd talk about really good food before you left.
Yeah, what kind of food?
Like, Pico de Gallo. What's up, CrossFat? Nobody
Yes.
saw, no, Brianna's the only one that's going to care about this. But did you see Kim K and Lewis Hamilton dating?
no. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Who is?
Yeah,
I think I
Lewis
saw
Hamilton?
like a post that said something about how she's dating like the wokest person ever or something like
Yes.
that.
Oh, geez.
And I was like, who are they talking about? But like I just didn't even read more about it.
She's not
Oh,
dating Pat. What are you talking about?
Shut up. Shut up. Don't do Pat like that right now.
I know he's not.
Lewis Hamilton from Formula One, dude. It's crazy. Like, and I thought he was gay. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. What's up, Vindicate?
I mean, he still could be. It could be a couple.
Everybody go get your Vindicate. Go hook a brother up, please. It's the best stuff. I'm in my Vindicate pants right now, actually. They're the most comfortable shit ever. So
Are those the ones with like the pockets that are like towards the front ish?
yeah.
I love those pants, man. Those
Oh
are
my
great.
god.
they're comfortable as hell.
Greatest CrossFit, greatest Formula One driver of all time, though. Yeah, he is. It just when he was with Mercedes, like he just wore the rainbow helmets all the time. So I just assumed he's a skinny dude. Like I don't know. I just assumed he was gay. I don't know. But I guess
that's a fair assumption.
I guess Kim K remedied that.
I think there's been like dating rumors of him and like quite a few like I don't want to say Kim K-esque because she's like I just mean in the sense of like really hot wanted chicks. Like I think there was something of him and like Sofia Vergara a long time ago and Shakira even and like a couple other people like that where like I guess that's his thing. Which I don't know.
That looks like a sick Ludacris.
That outfit, what? What are you what are we looking
like
at?
Ludacris.
Who does? What are you sharing? You're sharing Yahoo right now, huh?
You're sharing Yahoo.
Oh shit.
What page you got? I'm waiting for Joseph. I was like, bro. It's just like all these stories.
What is happening right now? But yeah, no, he like Sofia Vergara, yeah, Shakira I heard about too. I don't know, he just doesn't strike me as who's grandma homepage. Yeah, that's absolutely
Grandma Joseph. Oh man, yeah, that's
Oh, who's he with?
That's silly.
That's definitely Lewis when he had his cornrows. That's fair.
Never got into that.
They're out and about. They are out and about. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah,
I just didn't know he was straight, but I'm cool. I'm down. Well, I only heard about
it could be like y'all were talking about recently. There was that girl that was gay and now she's straight and everybody hates her because she's straight now.
Oh, Jojo Siwa.
Jojo Siwa.
Yeah,
I don't think that's why they hate her. I think that they've always thought she was annoying.
Oh, dude, I'm old. I don't know anything. I just see things and talk about it. You know.
Well, the people that supported her are pissed at her now because she's straight, but they, you know what I mean.
So was she fully accepted when she was gay?
Yeah, she was. Everybody loved her. Nobody cared. Yeah, everybody.
I think of her fan base, but I think a lot of people like she was kind of a joke. I feel like a lot of people thought her music was bad and like she was like a funny kind of character in that sense.
Adult people did. Yeah.
Yes. Sure. Yeah. And then I mean, there is something to be said about like if you're profiting off of a community and like pushing that's something you're a part of and then being, oh, I'm not. Especially since she wasn't pushing like, oh, I'm bi.
Yeah.
She was very much pushing I'm gay and getting like all this gay love and support and then being like, never mind, I'm not. Like, I do think that there's some valid, like,
no one believes she
Gay
was
love.
gay.
I
I
kind of agree with
did.
that too.
I
Gay
did.
love is the best kind of love.
Oh God.
Right, Joseph?
Yeah.
Anyways,
All right.
so
what's happened? It's been a week. Any regime changes that I missed? No.
Oh, you didn't hear about that
Okay.
one? And
Cool. No regime changes. Okay, awesome. Epstein Files Part 2. That happened. We got some
Wanna start
videos.
there?
We got some pictures. Yeah, let's start there. Fuck it. Does this make us happy now? Like, go ahead. Oh, look at Brianna's face. No.
Yeah, Bree's ready to go. Let's go. Come on.
That was not enough of the Epstein files to make us happy.
So I think you have to ask, what do people want to see happen that would make them happy that those files came out?
I think, okay, I'll just say a little bit. Like, I have a friend who is actually was like my roommate in college. And I think she's come around now, so I don't think this is like this wasn't her turning point. Like, she's like changed. But when I first met her, she was like extreme liberal. Okay. And so I had been in, like, I was used to, when I was in high school, I was on 4chan. I was on several like of those types of websites, and a lot of what's been released, I have literally already read. Like, because there have been people that have had through WikiLeaks. I don't know if you guys remember the WikiLeaks scandal, where a lot of Hillary's emails were leaked and a lot of Jeffrey Epstein's emails leaked. Definitely not at this level of like 3 million, but there was hundreds, and some of these pictures have been out through WikiLeaks and 4chan. And there was like, I Pizzagate, the idea of pizza and all this, like a lot of this adrenochrome, cabal, like ball, like knowing that a lot of that stuff has been out for 10 plus years. And when I had told her about it, she said that I was crazy. When I told a lot of people about it, they said I was crazy. They said I was a conspiracy theorist. They said a lot of things. And now that it's out, I guess in this way, I think I'm a little bit like, she's like, what are we going to do about it? And I'm like, nothing is going to happen, because genuinely this stuff has been information for so long that I feel like I'm desensitized to it. I'm like, yes, I've literally always known this.
Oh, girl, I'm not desensitized. Wait,
no, I literally think I am, because I have known this a lot of.
No, let's go through the stories though. Like, hold on, you got like he's rolling through it right now, but you got Bill Gates, who, like, holy crap, dude, like, what's the story on that? He got an STD while he was doing some Russian hooker, and then like tried to sneak the STD like drug into his wife's like food or whatever to get her to not know. Like, that's insane. Elon Musk, nothing. He didn't do anything. He wasn't on the island. He just tried to go. But he was trying to go to the island. Like, homie was his little ass. Like, he was trying to go to the island. Andrew Mountbatten. Yeah, poor Andrew.
I saw the guy's name, Lord something or another. They're trying to, last I heard, Lord Mendelsohn, they're trying to revoke his lordship. I think he's that English guy.
He's the one guy that's probably going to get prosecuted.
Yeah, he's
like, because he was like giving secrets and shit.
But I think to be fair, it's like, this isn't something, I think what some people would need to know, and like my point there is this: the DOJ has had these files for forever. This isn't like this just got released to them. This just got released to the public. The Department of Justice has had these files. That's how they were able to prosecute Epstein in the first place.
Oh wait, Peter Adia, this dude. Yeah, he's trying to.
I just feel like
no,
if they
go
were
back
going
to
to
Peter.
prosecute someone,
go back
they
to
have
Peter.
the evidence
Peter.
to do it a long time ago.
Oh, this dude was cray. Mm-hmm. He like, oh, dude, I don't know.
Hundreds of emails.
You can pull it down, Joseph.
He was his doctor, right? He was Epstein's doctor. right?
Is his doctor? Maybe, I don't know, but like
That's what I heard.
the way that it was in the newspapers today, it was just like he was dying to try to get out of this. Like he was just like, I didn't know, whatever. And everybody's whole point is like, hey, he was convicted in 2000, what, 8, 9, something like that. If you were still friends with him after 2008, 9, like I have no sympathy for you, and I don't. I really don't. I have no sympathy for Elon Musk. Like, good luck.
No.
I don't give you like you're still trying to
Yeah,
get in the party and you know he's a convicted pedophile. Like, I got no sympathy for you whatsoever, dude.
And I don't even care if it was a friend of mine personally that was on that list. What I think needs to happen, two major things that stick out to me. One, I don't care who's on that list, left, right, center, I don't care. Whatever you lean, how famous you are, how influential you may have ever been. If you're, and we know there's a lot of names on there that are just kind of like on there. They didn't really do anything, you know what I'm saying? But like they're in the files. I'm talking about people that did stuff that are bona fide like pedophiles.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We don't know anybody who did stuff yet. Like, obviously, I know people did stuff. Like, I know these people in these emails did do stuff, but there's no like.
But what was it that
they can't?
did?
Yeah, they can't get. It's.
What,
I mean, that
as
picture.
This develops, go ahead.
That picture of Andrew Mountbatten on the floor with the girl who is. I mean, they redacted her face, but like, it's kind of it. Like, she looks passed out. And he's just on the floor looking up at the camera smiling. Like, bro, you like just start talking. Like, just start telling everybody everything at this point.
As people start talking, and it sounds like they finally got the Clintons to cooperate because they were refusing to testify for a minute.
They're testifying. I doubt they're cooperating.
Well, cooperate might be strong. They're now talking. They were refusing to do it at all. But they will talk now. What they'll say, who the hell knows? But when this stuff starts to come out, because it will, what people were doing specifically, I'm talking. I don't care if we have to change laws. I don't care what we have.
What's
to
that,
do.
Papa Birch witch doctor?
We need to go medieval. It needs to be medieval punishment, and I don't hang them, torture them. It needs to be so strong of it. That's just disgusting.
Yeah, that's.
It needs to be so strong.
I mean, when they have somebody like that in a picture, there's no denying it. They have to do something to these guys.
What are you saying? Oh, I was giving her CPR. No, dude, like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, so go medieval. As things come out, go medieval.
I mean,
I'm gonna leave it at that.
I'm just
go
gonna
medieval
say,
on these dudes.
I think something else that needs to happen, like before even that, is I think it's fair to say that we honestly still don't know everything that's supposed to be in them. I think it's still illegal that they're all not released yet. They were like it that even I hear there's 6 million files and we have around 4 at this point. And
we have 4. I thought we had 3. Okay,
3 were just released. There was still the original release before that. And so we're in the 4s right now. There's still more, and I think it's fair to say that they're being scrubbed through. And so what are they scrubbing out? Supposedly it was the victims. Clearly it's not. There's been many mistakes. There's been pictures where they didn't scrub a victim. There's been things where like a certain photo from a direct angle was blocked out a victim's face, but then from a side angle, you clearly see them. So there's been a lot of mistakes in what they are releasing. There's been a lot of stuff that's blacked out, but if you put your cursor over it and do like a copy paste, you can see what it says.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, the wrong part of it, the truly wrong part of it is there's been people that are not victims that are blacked out. There's a to email, like the one people are freaking out about one was a to Jeffrey Epstein that said, I loved the torture video. The sender of that email is blocked out. And it's like, that's not a victim. They just said they liked the video. So why are certain tos and froms and names being blocked out when it's clearly a perpetrator and not a victim? So we don't know even everyone that's on it yet. And so I think that needs to happen, but I don't think it ever will. And in the sense that even if they release that, we still probably won't know certain things that are scrubbed because certain people are going to be able to pay even higher dollar to make sure
when the government gets this big, and all these degenerates are in there and they're making deals and working with the wrong people, we'll never get the full truth. To Bree's point, we're never going to get exactly who's on there, exactly what they did. Maybe some, but right now they're like, all right, who's lowest on the totem pole that we can just swamp all this on?
And the crazy thing is, with all these people that are out, these are the lowest on the totem pole. Somebody like Bill Gates is released, which means it's even higher than that. It's not like they're releasing Joe Schmo. They're releasing big people, and there's still somehow people more powerful than them that are getting scrubbed out.
Mm-hmm.
What's your guys' thought process on the people that are like adjacent to this, right? Like their name might be named in the Epstein files, but they weren't at the parties. They weren't, like, you see pictures of Chris Rock. You see pictures of, I mean, do we have proof that Oprah was at a party, or is she just in pictures with him? I mean, granted, I think Oprah's gross, but like, are these people, are we worried about these people at all? Or are we just like, fuck it?
The way I look at it is like, kind of like, as an example is like in high school, you knew who was, unless you were the ones doing drugs, like you knew who the drug dealers were and stuff. And you stayed away from them because you didn't want to be associated with that. You didn't want to get in trouble with your mom and dad. You didn't want to get in trouble with school. So my thing is like, if you are these people that maybe didn't do anything, but you,
not Chris Rock, Chris Tucker, not Chris Rock.
Chris Tucker,
not Chris Rock.
Chris Tucker.
I thought,
like, if you're those people, the Chris Tuckers and those people, why are you even talking to him? Why are you even trying to get onto that? You know what's going on.
Because
I don't think everyone did. There was a period in time where we didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, but we're everyday citizens. You know what I'm saying?
Where it wasn't out to everyone yet. And if you're honestly like, I think that it's impossible. There's so many people that there is credible evidence on and claims on that why focus on the people that there might be. Unfortunately, with Law and Order, there's going to be people that got lucky and got away with it. But there's a lot of people that shouldn't at all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I think that there's definitely going to be people that got lucky and their name wasn't mentioned ever. And they were just there, and they're gonna slip through the cracks.
Or they're
pointless to dwell on that when there's some credible evidence for some.
Right? Yeah, that's true. But G is just saying, like, what
I'm
about
saying, like,
those
if
people?
you were known to have contact with him before he like was actually convicted, and then afterwards you had no more contact with him, which is what that Lord from or I don't know, somebody said some shit where it was like, I didn't know that he was, and then after I knew that he was, I never talked to him again. And then the files came out, and it's like, dude, you talked to him all the way till like 2014, bro. Like you knew, you knew.
Full of crap. Mm-hmm.
And it's like, and Brianna, to your point, I get it. Like someone like me, I probably didn't know any of these stories until the actual documentary came out on Netflix or whatever the fuck it came out, and I was like, oh crap, you know what I mean? But for the people that were around him that did know, like, bro, you knew, like, you're his friend. You didn't know that he was on like house arrest or whatever the hell he was on for his sweetheart deal. Like, you knew. Come on.
Because that kind of stuff in Hollywood, think of Harvey Weinstein. Everybody knew. Oprah, they all knew. Like, you don't become that powerful, popular, live that kind of a lifestyle.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Diddy, they knew
the original, the old Giants owner.
The Giants.
Yep, that's facts.
Steven Tisch.
So it's like if you know that your buddy is like beating his wife, like, either you've seen it or whatever, and you don't say anything, you're complicit in that. You are allowing that to happen. So maybe you're afraid of losing a Hollywood gig or getting banished or whatever. Who cares, man? Like, what's his name? The guy that played, real famous actor, Kevin something. He bounced out of Hollywood years ago.
Kevin Spacey?
Not Spacey. No, he's a freak. Damn, he was. I think he was Highland. Not Highland. Was he Highland? No, someone like that. He was in those.
Kevin Sorbo.
Sorbo, that guy. Yeah. He bounced out. He's like, I ain't messing with this no more. He's like, I didn't get kids.
The Hercules guy.
Yeah, Hercules, that's it. He's like, I didn't get kicked out of Hollywood. I left Hollywood because they're a bunch of pedos. He said that a long time ago.
Hercules is cool. Oh, thank God. I love
that guy's awesome.
Those were my stories.
Like he wasn't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? And the dude that played Jesus in the Passion movie, Passion of Christ, Caviezel, whatever his name is.
James Caviezel.
He bounced out, like he still does like some stuff, but like he's like, I'm not being a part of this charade. You know what I'm saying? So if you know what's going on, you're almost just as guilty as everybody else.
Thank you, Trish. Dylan, what's up, dude? Just jump on the show. How much of these cases will be thrown out due to statute of limitations?
Probably too many.
I don't even think they'll be thrown out because of statute of limitations. I just think that they won't try a lot of these cases. I don't know what you guys think, but I know that they don't want to, and I totally get it. I know they didn't want to hurt the victims or the survivors, but I hope some of those girls have enough strength that they actually like go on record and start really talking. Like I hope they do. I know it was an awful.
I mean, I think there's some mentions in there that some of these young girls are dead. Like they talk about killing people in there. And so I think that there's a big reason why, like even in the documentary that came out, it was mostly talking about, not that this is like a lesser thing, but it is of like, oh, I gave him a massage and I was raped. That's lesser compared to some of the things talked about in these
you saw the video of him chasing little girls around the kitchen?
And then they talk about
like,
using
what
a magnifying glass
dude?
to torture them with their legs open. Stuff like that. I think those girls are dead. I don't think that, you know what I mean? There's not survivors.
I've heard that too. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah,
so I think that the survivors are going to convict him of rape. And he's already been convicted of that. That's been, you know what I mean? Like the people that were tortured and hypothetically eaten, they talk about that in the files. Like they're dead.
Okay, we're getting there. We got a whole long road to go down this. There's so many. It's so crazy, and it just again proves how disgusting Hollywood is. And like the minute that I started digging into the Disney and the Nickelodeon and all those things, like Hollywood's disgusting, and this just keeps proving that it's disgusting.
Major bummer, because you look back at a lot of these people, actors and stuff, and they were in movies we liked, they were in shows we liked, you know, we hung their posters on our wall, and now it's like, what? you were raping kids? Oh, what?
I'm very disappointed my favorite liberal isn't here. Yeah, sorry, Kenneth and Olivia. No Pat tonight. He had work stuff.
Joe's doing his best.
He's doing the Lord's work right now. Hollywood.
Me or Pat?
I said you're doing your best to be Pat, right? Like you're trying
No.
I'd like to see Joseph.
I'm not doing the Lord's anything.
Hollywood, this is global, homie. Yeah, I know it. I know
it. I know.
Yeah, I know it's everywhere, and it's just all powerful people, and it's not limited to Hollywood. But like, you know, with everything that's coming out with Epstein, it kind of like bridges the gap, right? Because there's Hollywood people in the Epstein files, and there's political people in the Epstein files, and then there's former princes in the Epstein files, and like they're all together, which is kind of crazy.
This is a good question by Birch. He's probably just joking. He's a smart fella. Birch says, so do we stop watching movies and just do talk radio on YouTube now? And I mean, I know, like, honestly, what I say, if I'm answering that question seriously, I know you're kind of joking, Jeff, but I just think we would be better off as everyday people to not idolize them as much as some people do. I'm not accusing any of you guys, but like, man, some people like, oh my God, Mark Wahlberg or whoever. And it's just like, like they're a human being. They're real cool. They've done some cool stuff. They're good actors, but like, chill out. So maybe that, Jeffrey, maybe we just stop putting these people on such a high pedestal that when they do not basic human nature stuff, but when they do really nasty human things, we're not so surprised. I suppose.
Joseph looks tall on camera. He does.
I'm tall. I'm tall in person too.
The camera adds a few inches, right?
All right, so this leads all into Brianna starting. Damn, dude.
We went there.
Brianna starting to get into it. Let's just let's just dive down this entire train. So the Nicki Minaj, right? This all leads into Nicki Minaj. She starts to go crazy. She starts posting a ton of shit on X. And I mean everything. Like she starts throwing everybody under the bus.
Yeah. No, she's okay.
I'm going a little
I'm gonna go off after this.
No,
but
okay,
continue.
you can go off. Okay, let's go. That's fine.
Oh boy.
Nicki Minaj starts. What does she do? She goes to a Turning Point USA event for Trump, does talks, and then all of a sudden everybody gets pissed at her. The one that I saw the most was Billy Porter, where I was just like, bro, shut up, you're the worst. And so then I looked into it, and it's just like she went off on Jay-Z, she went off on every fucking body. So go ahead, Brianna, what's going up with Miss Nicki?
I think I don't know if you guys know, I really like, besides as a person, I don't really like idolize celebrities. I love her music. I'm a big fan of her music. I listen to it all the time. That being said, she's getting paid by someone because her husband is a convicted rapist and her brother is a pedophile.
Facts.
So
bada boom, bada
saying
bing.
all of this is just, and she's not a legal citizen up at, like, she was on a visa up until Trump gave her citizenship. So it's all just an act. It's all just a game. She's getting some sort of money or benefit from it, whether it's a pardon for these people. I also
you don't think any of it is genuine? Like,
no,
like
I'm sure
even
it is.
a little bit? Because I agree. I agree with you.
Please tell me how it's genuine when then it ties into a support for Trump, who is all over these files.
No, okay. Erica. Okay, Meg. Erica is paying for it. Olivia, she's trolling. Oh, shit.
Like, how can you say, oh, I'm so against pedophilia and look what's in the Epstein files and look at what's in Hollywood and I support Trump? Like, that's not clicking if that's your case. And there are emails saying that he's worse than Epstein. That's in the emails. I'm not saying that's true. People wrote that in the emails.
Okay. No. I know. Yeah. Look, I get it. If you
so you're saying there's a chance. I'm kidding.
Shut up. Wait, who's her husband?
Some random guy.
Yeah, who is her?
Yeah,
he's like this irrelevant guy that, which makes it even crazier because it's like you're gonna marry this irrelevant
some guy named Kenneth Petty.
Because she went like crazy hard with Candace Owens. Now Candace is backing her completely, which that set off alarm bells because I'm like, Candace kind of that's a little much. But when you got Candace backing her, but then this video started going nuts. Hold on. This video started going crazy right after Nicki started. They're like, oh, this girl's right. Wait, why can't I share this right now? What's going on? Oh, here we go. This started going crazy, and they're like, oh, this was like I don't know if she's a model or something.
She was Miss Mexico. She was Miss someone. Yeah.
And then this video started recirculating again. This video is from like 2009. And then she just like disappears off the face of the earth after that. Like no one can find her. She's gone. And then Nicki Minaj starts putting up that like they're eating kids and children and sacrificing kids and children. Like it was just.
Did that look like that girl was acting though, or is that just me? Am I being?
Dude, this is an old video though. This is like I think they took it off YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think she's acting, but like.
I don't know.
The first thought I had is when she started yelling, I was like, she's acting. But I don't know.
I think the big thing with that is like there are certain things that I think tie in. Like, I mean, I don't know if that boxer said the same thing, that they ate people and he watched. Like there's been several instances of people like saying that, but it's definitely like it's in the files. They talk about ants
Yeah.
eating people.
Maybe,
so regardless
maybe I
of
just don't want
things
to
that
believe
might
that.
have been a connection in the past, maybe they were, maybe that person truly was just crazy and they happened to be right.
Right.
I think that it is something that's mentioned, and that doesn't mean it's true. Just because things are emails, like technically all of this is hypothetical. Like I was telling my friend who was freaking out about this, and she was like, well, why aren't these people convicted right now? And I think we do have to remember that if I send a bunch of emails to Jeremy saying, Jeremy, remember when you killed this person? And Jeremy, remember when you did this? They can't just take Jeremy to jail for that. You know what I mean? Just because I sent an email that says it.
Yeah, that's facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that I'm saying it's not true. I pretty much think all of it's true. But there's still like a
didn't
rule
kill
of law
anybody.
that goes along with that.
Yeah. I get that.
So then,
but why, like, I don't know. I guess why would they talk about it?
True. Why would they unless it's true? But I'm just saying from a lawyer, from a law point, I could say anything. If I wanted to send you an email that says that, why would I do that? Who knows? But that wouldn't make you guilty just because I'm crazy. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Yeah.
But I guess I go outside of like the law part. Why would these people be talking about certain things if it wasn't happening? You know?
Totally. I totally agree. No, that's my point. I think it's all true. I'm just saying that because then it opens a precedent of then people can just start texting people things. You know what I mean? There has to be a system in place, even if the system unfortunately screws over a lot of people. There has to be a system. Otherwise, people are going to abuse it. And they still abuse it, but even more than already.
Sure.
Yeah.
I got you. Fuck, that's crazy. Eating people.
It really, like her 180. Well, did Nicki Minaj really have a 180? Because she's been supporting Trump since his second election run. Like
I never heard her name anti-Trump. I mean, unless I live under a rock, I never
the
really
second
heard
one, she's been pretty pro-Trump the entire time. And then she kind of like lost her. I forgot why she turned off her IG, but I think it was supporting Trump, and she got a ton of hate from everybody basically. And then now she dove in. She's just totally Trump, Turning Point, like the whole 9 yards. Yeah. Which everyone's like, hey, don't believe Turning Point because now it's not run by Charlie Kirk, it's run by other people. So now nobody wants to trust Turning Point USA, which
whoever's running it, did you see their halftime alternative? Did you see that?
Oh yeah. For Bad Bunny, there's two. There's a Bad Bunny one.
Well, no, so Bad Bunny is the halftime show for the Super Bowl.
Right. But there's
Turning Point is doing an alternate to that, where it's going to be headlined by Kid Rock and who else was
a bunch of country singers.
I think the title of it is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. They could have called it an English halftime show, because I think that's people's real complaint is that it's not is that Bad Bunny speaks Spanish. That's people's real complaint, because he is American. He's a Puerto Rican. They're American. They're Americans.
Yeah, they're very American.
So to call it an all-American halftime show is just like,
is that what they're calling it?
All that because there currently is an all-American halftime show.
It was today that I learned that Bad Bunny has boobs. I didn't even know that. Someone told me that this Bad Bunny character has a set of.
I think for me, it was mostly that there was that rumor that he was going to wear a dress during the halftime show, and they pulled that picture up of him in a dress.
I mean, he's worn dresses before, but I don't think anyone knows anything about what he's going to perform.
I don't think anybody cares about Spanish music. I mean, we've Shakira was at.
Shakira. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we've had.
Yeah. He did that. He was there too for the Shakira one.
Okay.
So
Jan, Pat is locked up in Bree's basement. That's why it's so dark.
Damn. God, you're a dick, dude. But yeah, I don't know. I don't care. I like Spanish music. I'm ready for it. I
love Bad Bunny. So.
If it's some good, I don't know any of his songs, but if it's some
I don't like his music.
Yeah, see, like
I'm not a fan.
Wait, so he doesn't have big boobs? Someone like sent me a picture today. Oh, someone sent me a picture today, and there's these giant hammers, and they got me. They got me.
I mean, that's gonna be tough, especially with those tube socks. Like if he comes out like that with them tube socks and some.
That's a Hispanic thing.
That's tough, bro.
I think that
the tube socks definitely is.
I think it's weird when like people get upset with like artists.
Oh, that's unfair, Trish. That's unfair. You really think that's? You really think that saying all American means no queers, brown people, or libtards? Like that's what that means?
I think it's fair to say
that they're referring to like.
I don't think so, dude.
Because why call it all American if Bad Bunny is an American? Why is it an alternate to have an all-American when the performer is already American?
They could. So it's
right,
the title
fine.
it's tripping.
It's the title. I don't like. Yeah.
I don't think that though. Like I don't think that they hate like why, because there wasn't a big thing when Snoop Dogg just did his halftime performance. There wasn't a big thing when we had Eminem. What was that one? That was the 90s one. That was awesome. It was Eminem.
Did you come out with Dr. Dre on it?
Dr. Dre,
Snoop,
that was,
50 was there,
fucking amazing. Like nobody gave a shit about that.
So cool, man.
No one was like, "Hey, we need an all-American halftime show for
I
that."
think
matter of fact, it was mostly.
I think Americans like things in English.
Yeah, it was mostly the white people our age that liked the Dr. Dre one.
I would agree with that.
But
I think because those same white people that love Dr. Dre hated when Kendrick Lamar performed. So it's not about them liking rap. They like the rap of their generation, and they think that the younger.
Okay, but that's fair though, right? Like
I think that's fair. That's totally
I don't want to hear a mumble rapper for the fucking halftime show of whatever. Like,
but then if you look at it, that's very. Do you not sound like your parents? Because I'm sure your parents. Like
yes, but
dad,
am I being racist though? Because I want to hear the music that I grew up with. But does that make me racist? Because I want to hear the music.
I think at the same time, a lot of people my age were like, I don't like this stuff. This bunch of old people. I remember thinking like,
okay, but that's fair. But that's not. But that's not you saying I hate white people music. That's just you saying I want to hear my own genre or the genre that I like or the music that I like. Like I want to hear the music that I like and that I grew up with. Like I don't dislike Bad Bunny. I don't think Bad Bunny's a bad dude. Maybe he is a bad. I don't know. But like, sing it all you want. I'm probably gonna get up, go start making food for myself or getting my kid ready for bed or whatever. Because it's not my genre. It's like that's
that's
I didn't
fair.
grow up with it. But I don't dislike him because he's Hispanic or because he sings in Spanish. I can sing in Portuguese. I can sing in Spanish. Like you want to go back and have, if you want Ordo Solido to come up and perform for the halftime show, I'm good. You want Proyecto Uno? Let's go. Like that's the shit from my era. Like I'll listen to that shit all day.
Yeah. I just
you know
think
what I mean?
I think that there is something strange about having an alternate halftime show because it is going to be a thing that it's not your cup of tea every year. I think that that's normal. They're not going to find an artist that literally everyone in the world likes. Just
you're right.
But I think
what
it
I
is
think
weird to have
this
some
really
sort of
is
protest halftime show for someone that's
I
the
think
number
people
one artist
because
in the world
everything is so charged. Everything is
Yeah,
so
I think
politically charged.
they made
and
it-
the
they
NFL
made us
goes
this
and
way
says,
right now.
"Hey, our halftime show is going to be this Hispanic guy." No one's thinking he's Puerto Rican, so he's actually
El
American.
Tiburón, yes,
they're
Omar.
like Spanish
El
guy.
Tiburón. Let's go.
I love that,
bro. I learned that's how I learned how to dance merengue. Let's go.
It's just like people's kind of ignorance. They think,
PLG.
well, NFL's
PLG.
woke. NFL is NFL is woke. NFL is promoting. They're they're liberals, whatever. So of course they're going to get this Spanish guy and stick it into our faces. And I don't know if it's that deep.
It's not because so far there have been
the number one artist in the world, or selling or whatever. So.
There have been 14 non-American artists that have performed at the Super Bowl. U2, Paul McCartney, Shania Twain, the Rolling Stones, Sting, Coldplay, The Who, Rihanna. They didn't say shit for her.
Oh yeah.
Shakira, J Balvin, The Weeknd, and Phil Collins.
Talked about her for other reasons.
Yeah, they all performed at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and no one had a problem. But now I think,
and then I think
like,
with the liberal
Spanish
thing,
guy.
because I think a lot of people also put out, well, he has all these liberal ideas, and it's like, I don't know, they loved Eminem, and he's liberal too. Like it's, you know what I mean? Like that part doesn't matter. They pick the best. They pick someone who's popular or they think is going to get ratings, and they're not really worried about that person's political stance.
Yeah, thank you, CrossFat. The Weeknd.
I agree, and I love the Weeknd.
But
I'm a fan, but
yeah, facts.
There's who I'll tell you what was dope. And of course, I forget his name right now. I catch a grenade for you, Bruno Mars. Jesus, I'm sorry.
Oh, that
Bruno,
was a great halftime
and then
show.
when Red Hot Chili Peppers came out with them, I was like, oh, like
that was awesome.
That was cool. Anyways,
facts.
Yeah, Joseph, you were totally on point. So 14 different non-American artists, and there was never an alternative. It's just, I think it's the maybe ignorant folks out there that are like, well, the NFL's trying to align itself with the left or something, and it's like, no, I don't think it's that deep.
I don't either. I think it's the music, and honestly, like, I'm purposely I'm not listening to a Bad Bunny song. I want to see the halftime show. If the beat is bumping and the dancers are dancing and there's
It will
like,
be.
I'm good to go.
Same.
But like, you know, if it sucks, then it sucks. Like it has nothing to do with brown, black, any other shit, Spanish music. Like,
nor should it.
It doesn't. It's just, do I like the music? But also, if I'm an old crony and I happen to like shit from the early 2000s and I want to see Cisco in a thong, then that's just that's just what I want. Like,
that should be the alternate halftime show right there.
Right?
Cisco.
Like, let me hear the thong song. Like, I don't know. Like, let me just get my shit that I grew up with, that I bumped in my Honda Civic with my little fucking bass tube in the back, and I was happy about it. Like, that's just what I want. That's just my age group.
They are really for an
sure.
old school art. I know they had Dr. Dre and the gang 4 years ago, whatever it was. Like, that was, but we need another old school sound.
They will. It always gets cycled through. You know, they'll cycle through somebody that's older eventually.
I want Limp Bizkit.
Oh my god! Hey, those dudes are still at it, man.
Colleen does too.
They're still at it. They're in studio right now making a new album. That's crazy. That would be dope.
To Kenneth DeLap's comment again, he made something about, didn't Bad Bunny refuse to play shows in the U.S.? He refused to play shows anywhere other than Puerto Rico. It wasn't just the U.S. He just did a Puerto Rico residency. So I don't know.
So it wasn't like a.
It wasn't like a protest.
Well,
if you're gonna say that, then he also refused to play them in South America.
Sure, but I
only
think
did it in Puerto Rico.
I'll give you why now. Right now, I could give people a reason to not like Bad Bunny. I didn't care. I didn't know it. When you watch the Grammys, homeboy gets up there, wins whatever Artist of the Year thing, and he is ice out. Everybody is a human and love everything, and it was like, there's you didn't see it at the Grammys.
Yeah, that's what he said at the Grammys.
Bad Bunny won some kind of, I don't even know what the award was, some music award, and he went up there, and it's no surprise. I'm not.
Sorry, Cross. I'm muting you because I'm getting feedback from your.
Yeah, a little.
Are you guys getting it?
Yeah, I hear it.
Okay. Go ahead. Sorry. Let's try again. I'll unmute you. No, yeah, you got static, bro.
Interesting. Okay, let me connect my headphones.
Okay. Oh, well, Jeremy's internet just kicked out. Yeah. Jeremy's internet felt crossfats like.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Let me mute myself till I fix. I'm just black squaring Bad Bunny right now.
No, it's almost 7 o'clock, so it's anytime minutes are running out.
No one likes Spindrift more than what just happened? All right, fine, whatever. We're moving on. Let's move on. Since we were talking about, since they both went to the Grammys, do I kick them out? Oh, all right. We'll kick them out. They can come back in. All right, here we go. Wait, come back. You good?
Is it better now?
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
Fire.
Amazing.
All right. I'll let Jeremy figure out whatever Jeremy's figuring out. Jeremy, Jeremy is loading. That's facts.
Does Bad Bunny not have any songs in English?
He has English lyrics, but none of his songs are fully English.
And he's doing the Super Bowl here in the United States?
Well, he's
that's where the Super Bowl is.
That's where the Super Bowl is.
What?
No, he's doing the Super Bowl in Australia.
That just doesn't make sense to me, though.
Oh, here we go.
And he's the most popular artist in the world. And I think, I don't think Spanish is the majority language at all. So clearly people of all sorts of languages listen to him. If he's the #1 artist and all of his songs are in Spanish.
There's not like a more popular, like, I don't know, like Indian artist, right? Like from
No,
Bollywood.
he's the #1 artist in the world right now.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. It's hard for me to believe too, because I just have never heard of him. But I now listen to talk radio, so that's fair. Like,
if you guys are out at the club, I'll say this: you're my age. Bad Bunny is playing, and there's a bunch of white girls that don't know a single word, and they love him.
Oh, that boy
So
said
it's
25 years ago.
You know, I think he makes the kind of music that like you don't need to know the words. Like if you guys listen to it, and I'm just a fan, but like you guys probably get hype when like Gasolina comes on. It's kind of that music where you don't need to know the words. It's just a good jam.
Oh,
That's
I know
kind
the
of
El
words.
his type of
General.
music. Yeah.
Like pull up El General, put up like, I know all the
and
words
it's just
to that
like
shit.
that.
Let's
And you
go.
guys just aren't listening to it because I feel like, you know, it's out of
We
I
are
don't know why
not
cross
in the
that,
club.
but
I haven't.
yeah, you're not in the
I
club.
get it.
Exactly.
I get it. I totally understand it.
Yeah, it's type of Spanish music you definitely would have loved if you were 25.
And,
Yeah.
and Daddy
And
Yankee.
outside.
Yeah, Daddy Yankee. Yep.
Daddy
Also
Yankee,
gay.
Don
Fuck
Omar.
you, dude. Daddy Yankee's not gay. Daddy Yankee's amazing. Stop it.
Joseph, did you say you were tall earlier?
It's okay.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I'm 6 foot.
On this show, he's 6 foot.
Love it.
Okay, so let's go into the let's go into it. We'll go into the Grammys since we're, I don't know, waiting for Jeremy somewhere. Something happened. Somebody did something, but good. You want to do the Billie Eilish Stolen Land bit?
Yeah.
Oh, you do think he's actually gay? I might not be.
No,
mad.
he gets more women. I always get weird when people are like, "Oh my gosh, this male celebrity," and it's like so weird because they probably do you see how feminine Elvis used to dress? And he got more girls than anyone. They
Okay,
considered
Prince.
his
Yeah, I
outfits.
get it. All right, fine. I get it.
Yeah,
I get
just
it.
feel like that's a normal artist weird thing, you know? I don't like Harry Styles gets girls all the time and people think
He's
gay.
so gay.
But
Harry Styles
probably
is
gets
so
more girls
gay.
than, like more than half the
No,
most guys
not
out
me.
there. No, I was gonna
I'm
say,
just
but
kidding.
like
no, Harry Styles.
no,
He's so
I
gay
think
though.
that's like just a weird artist thing. Dennis Rodman is a total ladies man and he did that stuff all the time. I think it's just some weird thing that some dudes
Dennis Rodman's not that gay though. Like he can wear a dress, it's fine. It's Dennis Rodman. He's like 6'7" and like.
But I just think that
Harry Styles is like, wait, you're muted, CrossFat. What's happening?
No, you're good. I was talking to my girlfriend. She's in the back.
Oh, hi, girlfriend. Okay. Billie Eilish, Stolen Land. Go for it.
Megan is illegal in Stolen Land.
It's just really hard to know what to say and what to do right now. And I feel really hopeful in this room. And I feel like we just need to keep fighting and speaking up and protesting. And our voices really do matter and the people matter. And
these people are worth hundreds of millions of dollars. They never gonna march nowhere. You ain't gonna never catch them at the Border Patrol facility coming to visit people. They're not gonna donate no money. They're not finna do nothing. They literally are standing there at the Grammys with an award, and they're gonna get on after they finish partying and with baby all and all kind of other freaky stuff they're gonna do after this. They're gonna get on a private jet and they're gonna go home to their mansion that's nowhere near illegal aliens, nowhere near Mexicans or whoever else they're advocating for.
Right,
nowhere near.
Just pause it there. Fire. Thoughts? Billie Eilish, she's young. We'll remember that she's young. She's like 24 or some shit. But like, go ahead.
I'll say that I think Jan brought up a good comment. Not that this means anything, but there was, she does donate a lot. A lot of these people do donate a lot. I don't think. That being said, they are definitely. I have a lot of friends with this ICE stuff and like different things that will literally text me and be like, I'm so angry about what's going on. We need to do something. How are people not more angry? And their solution to it is to post a bunch of Instagram stories. And to me, it's like, okay, like you literally didn't do anything. Like, and that's fine to not do anything. Not that everyone needs to get involved, but I think that there's this social pressure to like say things or do certain things. And that at the macro level for someone that's a millionaire is to throw a couple bans at a cause and you're still not really doing anything. But that being said, I think that the comment is really stupid. Anything that said, like, I am actually Native American, and so I think saying things like no one is illegal on stolen land, like, I just think that obviously it's not like a fair statement to say when you are part of that. So, you know, move then.
Or when every civilization that's ever been established used to be someone else's land before.
Yeah, I also just think that, but I do think in concept, there is something nuanced about the Mexican situation. Like when you think about how literally, especially in the state of California, how there's a lot of people that this was literally Mexico not that many generations ago, and there's people that have had their entire line in California. It's a strange thing of people that have had their entire line in California.
It's
and
Bree. Is your computer muted?
Is it me?
Who?
Yeah, it's Bree.
Oh dang. I
What
can find
happened?
headphones.
It's not Plumber anymore, I don't think.
No, I don't think
you
it's
pissed
me,
off
because I hear
KDL,
it too.
man.
No, yeah, it's her because
That's
she doesn't have
strange.
headphones. It's cool.
But I would just say I think it's a stupid comment when you're contributing to it.
Right.
But they're all stupid.
It's a dumb comment. It's just an ill-timed comment. This isn't the time to I don't know how to say this.
It is
Let
the
the
time,
grown
because
folk
what's
talk.
their
Let the
goal?
grown
They don't
folk
care.
talk.
They don't. I hate that. Don't say that. Young
I
people
knew
are
you'd
allowed
hate
to
that.
have
That's
an
why I
opinion.
said
She
it.
votes. She's a voter.
I'm
She
not
pays more taxes than you. She's allowed to have an opinion.
Yeah.
Because she pays more taxes than me?
I'm not saying that's why, but don't say shut up to someone that like pays a ton of money into our system.
So the more money you pay, the dumber
No,
things you
I'm
can
not
say?
saying that, but I'm saying don't have an opinion to someone who lives in this country and pays taxes to it. That's stupid just because they're a little younger. No.
I think sometimes you gotta know your place. What's that country song? You gotta know when to hold them. I'll stop singing.
Do you have a better opinion because you're
like-
older? Does your dad have a stronger opinion than you?
Yes.
He's got a lot more wisdom than
Yes,
me.
he does
and
have
I
a
lean
better-
on that. However, if
lived
he's
an
if he's
entire-
way off, like my dad, unfortunately, he's still like
So you agree he can be
anti-gay,
way off
you
and
know?
he's older than you?
Yeah,
He shouldn't be,
but
right?
that's
you
my-
need
that's
to, you
my
need to
thing.
listen up.
He's got a lot more wisdom, but I'm gonna listen to him on hey, I've been there, I've done that. However, if he is off about something, yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
No one's saying every older person is smarter than us.
Right. That's not what I'm saying.
I mean, all I'm saying is that like they're worth listening to, which
I
is
agree
what
with that.
every
but
younger
I think
person
to tell
is
young
saying.
people
Like
that they need to wait their turn to have an opinion.
That you
It's kinda
interpreted
silly.
what
I'm
I
saying,
was saying.
I'm saying have a conversation. Like
Right.
at least have a conversation. You're telling all of us what to do, and you are doing the exact same thing that you don't want us to do. It was like Ariana Grande, who was like, "Hey, go on strike for don't go to work today for all the illegal immigrants in protest and whatever." What the fuck does that do to me if I stay home and don't go to work and I don't get a paycheck? But your $1 million ass at 25 years old can stay home and not go to work and whatever. Like,
And just collect interest, right, on their investments of all the money they have.
So like you want me to listen to them. Okay, cool. But they won't listen to us either. So like where does the back and forth come? Like where is it when they start to be like, hey, what do you guys think? It's never that. It's always
I mean, I don't know.
like
I just don't think that. I think you're focusing on the young part about it. Like,
yeah, because that's where we
Bernie
were.
Sanders has a lot of opinions that you don't like, and he's older than everyone here. Or should we all just be like, he has a lot of wisdom, though? You know, I just think that. Yeah, I think.
If we're not going to listen to people that have.
No, but
What
I don't agree with everything Bernie Sanders says, but I'm not going to dismiss him and disrespect him because I disagree with his thing. And I would, if I ever had the shot to ask him, I would ask him like, hey, why? Like, what did you see that I didn't see?
Hold on a second.
And but this wasn't a video of her
I didn't say
conversation.
that. Your mom says Jeremy literally said that she needs to not say her opinion because she's young. That's not, if I said that, then my bad. That's not what I was saying. I'm saying sometimes the young folk need to I guess know your place.
For her sake for her sake in the backlash, that probably wasn't the best place to say that. Like I get what she's trying to say. I get that she cares and I get that she wants to help. Like I get that. I understand that. But like you're saying something you don't understand quite yet. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Like,
and that's where you lean on the CrossFit, the grown-ups, the people who've been there, done that.
There's a lot
for
of
a little
grown-ups
bit
that
more
believe
wisdom.
the same thing as her. So why isn't she? Why shouldn't
That's
she
true.
lean on
That's
them?
true. That's true.
and they
And
should
need to
also
sit
like.
yeah, they
Kathy
need to sit
Griffin
it
is
out, too.
another one that should probably ask for help right now. Like,
Yep.
I think it's
What's
less
help?
of an
Help
age.
until they agree with
in-
you.
no,
I think it's
No.
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 Okay.
I mean, she's promoting killing,
To-
chopping Trump's head off. I think even you,
Just
Bree,
to
can
be
say,
able
yeah,
to
that's
talk to
sit out. You know?
an opposite side. Like, you're telling everybody else what to do. I'm not telling you what to do. I never once told Billie Eilish.
Yeah, but you don't have the ability to. Like, I get that like you can tell her right now. Jeremy's telling her right now.
But,
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
hope
but
she
she's
watches
never gonna
this.
hear it.
all
But
I'm
he-
saying
you
is,
know?
but if she said, hey, like she said, like go tax billionaires or some shit like that. There are people with more money than me. Go tax them. Blah blah blah. If all those billionaires turned around and was like, shut the fuck up, like you're in the same tax bracket, or you're gonna get taxed just as much if we get taxed, blah blah blah, and it's gonna hurt your pockets too. She might have felt a certain type of way about it, like, oh shit, I'm about to lose some money. Or she might not have noticed or cared. Who knows? I don't know. I just know that it's open for conversation, but her virtue signaling to the rest of us is kind of not like how do you have a conversation?
She is saying it in a lot better way.
Oh.
Let's have a conversation.
Is it me?
You did echo.
It's me. It's me. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. That's tripping me out.
I can't leave the studio.
Oh, no.
I mean, I still have, if you
Go ahead.
bounce out, I could still go, right?
I just
mute.
put. I don't know if this made it better or worse. I just put like.
Yeah, your
headphones in.
audio's better now.
Okay, are we good?
Yeah.
No,
No.
now
You're
I'm
echoing.
echoing. Oh boy.
Oh, that's crazy. Has that ever happened?
No. I have no idea.
Leave and come back.
I can't. I have the roadcaster. If I leave, the show's over.
Oh, geez.
I don't notice anything on my end.
I can hear it.
Can you guys hear it in the chat, or is it just me?
It's me, too. I can hear you. I can hear you echo.
Okay, I'm gonna take this opportunity to speak. I think it's not an age issue, right? Like, it's like you can have a lot of smart people that are young in certain domains. It's more relevant experience in that given thing, right? If you had a financial advisor that's 25, but they've been into stocks since they were 14 years old, right? And they know what to do, then great, you're gonna go with it. But you could also have a 75-year-old financial advisor that just started doing it 3 years ago as a hobby, right? I wouldn't go with that person. I don't think Billie Eilish has the geopolitical understandings, right, to be giving us, right, or general people their opinions, and like it to be like you to take it to heart as like, this is the thing you're going to go with. Or, and it could be said for anything, like, you know, all these businesses now are going to say, hey, we're going to donate 10% of our proceeds on Friday to whatever, right? And they're just a restaurant. It's like, just fucking give your employees 10% more that day. And keep, like, I think it's silly to do something like that when you're, you know, take, for example, right? Like, my mom works for a clothing brand, right? And then now, because there's been enough, where are we going to say anything? Are we going to say anything? Now they're going to decide to give 10% of the proceeds away from a given day to a given charity. It's kind of just silly. It's like, you sell clothes, right? You sell, like, you're not an immigration or a political thing. You're like, people aren't required to give a political opinion or a statement. Like, businesses shouldn't have to do that. Artists and musicians shouldn't have to do that. Athletes shouldn't have to do that unless they want to, right? Like, it would be weird if Colin Kaepernick was, you know, taking a knee and then some, you know, George Floyd happened and he didn't say something, right? That's on brand for him. You don't need to completely change the brand, right? And I think Brianna's point, like, she can get up there and start saying whatever she wants. It's her platform, use it for whatever. But like, it's also, okay, cool, great. But then you hear, you know, Jelly Roll gets to go up and give his testimony, right? Essentially on how he found faith and changed his life. Right. And he's ridiculed too for it by, like, some people love it, some people hate it. Like, that's just, it's going to be that way. when I don't know. That's just the world we live in, I think.
All right, let me text this. Am I still?
Yeah, better.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, because Jeremy and Brianna are muted. Hold on. Now let me try. Nope, Brianna.
Oh, what?
Yep, it's Brianna. Jeremy?
Am I good? We good? Now you talk.
Nope, I think we're good.
Yeah,
no, it's Brianna's headphones.
I was so offended that you muted me.
Sorry, I had to check.
Is it better like this? Just
yeah,
without
better like
anything?
that.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Will, that was a lot of good stuff, man. That was a lot of good stuff. Again, maybe I could have worded it better. People need to have dialogue, but the toughest people I've had dialogue with are either young know-it-alls or older know-it-alls. You know what I'm saying? Like the both ends of the spectrum. It's like they know everything. They can't. And we're just in this crazy time where nobody wants to really.
But you don't know that she's not having dialogue. You just heard her.
She's having dialogue with
if you went on stage, I think you have dialogue, Jeremy, right? But if you went on, if you got told to come to the Oscars and you came up and you said a comment that was maybe right-leaning, I agree with this.
I know.
If you came on and said a right-leaning comment on the stage at the Oscars, and someone said Jeremy doesn't even have dialogue, they can't tell that from you doing a speech and deciding to make your statement that maybe you did gain from dialogue. Who's to say she doesn't have dialogue and this is still her opinion?
Sure. And that's a good point. What I'll say is Ricky Gervais said it the best, and this is how I go. You guys have no idea what the average folk goes through. Accept your awards, walk, do your little dance and walk, thank your God, and then walk off the stage. So if I was a Hollywood actor or Grammy singer, whatever, thank you. Appreciate it, fans. I'm out. I don't need to go up there and tell people that they need to tax the rich more. I don't need to go up and praise the Lord. I don't need to go up and say ICE is bad, ICE out. I don't need to do none of those things, man. If I'm going to do it, I'll do it in my songs or something like that. I don't need to do it in, I don't know. But
that's definitely fair. You don't trust that people are having dialogue because there's very few people actually having the dialogue, which is why I wanted to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And Kenneth and I are friends, and you guys and I are friends. And so I want to actually this is what I'm thinking. Jelly Roll Up went up and did it and he got backlash, but that's actually his religion, his belief, and his that's what he's doing. So what if he gets backlash for his actual religion and his belief system? Okay. Fine. He just went up there and stated what it was for him and what he believed in. She went up there and gave to me what feels like to me a virtue signal as something that I should do because she does it. She doesn't do it. So why do you know what I mean? There's a little bit of difference there. I agree
with what you're saying, but to them, is stating your religious beliefs not a virtue signal?
I think I don't think so.
You're signaling your virtues. That's literally the definition of what you're doing when you go up there and say, I praise God. That's your virtues as a religion. To them, their political beliefs are their virtues.
So that's their religion. That's what you're saying.
That's the religion, and that is the issue.
Literally their religion.
Okay, so I don't see it like that. I see your faith as something. I don't see your faith as your politics.
No, but I think Brianna's point is that a lot of people have almost identified if it was okay, if there's a pyramid, right? I like pyramids. The base of the CrossFit pyramid is nutrition. Okay. If your life pyramid, the base of it was your religion, spirituality, whatever you want to call it. And then above that was political party, right? It's flip-flopped for all the people that it's gone too far right and left, right? Where people are fighting. They've flipped it, and the political party is their base, and then whatever the political party is, the religion fits in above it.
If they have one, I think a big part of that,
or if they have one, right?
Because I think the reason I don't think it's flipped. I think a lot of them just aren't religious. Yeah. So what becomes the base when you cut it out is politics.
They've just replaced it to that, and I think that's the issue.
Jan Clark, I hate religious shit at award ceremonies, and I hate politics at award ceremonies. So there you go. That's
the way I look at virtue signaling is more of and maybe you could say this about Jelly Roll's shindig there, but like it's more of like what I feel and what I think and what I believe is better than you or anyone else, and you need to think and feel the way I am, or you have no morals, blah blah blah. Whereas the religious thing, although I personally, even as a man, I believe in God and whatever. I don't really like hearing it all the time. I don't know. So it just rubs me wrong. It's like secondhand embarrassment kind of a feeling when someone's up there talking about Jesus and I'm just like, all right, we get it, but like, I think it comes more from a place with Jelly Roll of like, he had this divine moment. It sounded like with Jesus, with God, with whatever, and it changed his life. And all he's saying is like, hey, you can do it too. He loves you too, blah, blah, blah. Not like, if you don't, I'm going to be better than you and I'm a better person. And so that's how I look at the whole versus thing, which is why I think there's a difference between what Billy did and what Jelly Roll did.
Like, he could have very easily have gotten up there, and there's kind of like two approaches to like, sharing your faith, right? There's beating someone over the head with the Bible, right? And then him saying like, man, this changed my life completely, and this is what I did, and it's for me, and it could be for you too if that's going to work.
He gets up there and says, hey, you're all going to hell, like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, stop.
Do you guys think he did beat you over the head with the Bible? Or do you think he just...
I mean, I would say that I think a big thing is a lot of people talk about backlash. The people that don't like what Billie Eilish said, I think if we're looking, both of these people, let's say hypothetically, Jelly Roll is an atheist and she is actually Republican. But if we're speaking from a business standpoint, she knows the majority, she doesn't care if Jeremy doesn't like what she says. She doesn't care if the people in the chat don't like what she says, because they're not buying her stuff anyway. She knows that her base would have been pissed off if she went up there and said, all right, thanks for the award, bye. All the people that said get up and say thanks and leave, her base would have hated her. She doesn't care if Megs doesn't like her, because Megs wasn't buying her music whether she said thanks and got off or not. She cares that her base, who wanted her to speak out about ICE because they're mostly liberal young girls, she said exactly what they wanted her to say. So she doesn't care if the people that didn't like her still don't like her. And then for Jelly Roll, let's say hypothetically he's atheist and this was all a business move. Hypothetically, just like she's hypothetically a Republican. Hypothetically, he's an atheist, but he knows that he has a lot of Christian followers, and he doesn't care that the person who doesn't like religion doesn't like what he said. He cares that his base heard what they wanted to hear, and that's why he said it. I don't think that that's either of the reasons, but I think that there is business tactics. And I think if Billie Eilish had a political opinion that she didn't think was popular, she would never say it.
I think Jelly saying that though isn't good businessly for him regardless.
It is if most of his people are Christian.
I don't know if most of his people were Christian. He's the face tattoo kind of. I
think a lot of them are. The only people I know that listen to that are like older guys that are Christian. Like, that's the only. Really? I don't listen to him at all.
I don't know anybody that listens to Jelly Roll, to be honest with you. But I mean,
a lot of people love him. Yeah. It's weird.
I also do think I disagree. I do think Billy cares. She.
I do think she does. That was just a hypothetical.
She cares about everyone liking her.
Talking business. I think she totally cares, and I think he totally cares. I'm just talking about from a business perspective. If I was their manager, I'd probably tell them to say the same thing. Hey, looking at your base, this is what you should go up there and say.
All right, switching gears.
Some Jelly Roll fans in the crowd here.
I mean, Jelly Roll's cool as shit. I've listened to his podcast. He's cool as shit.
The only song I heard of him was him and MGK when they redid the Home Country Road or whatever.
Switching gears. Want to go to we can go to John Legend and Chrissy Teigen, or if you guys are in the mood, we can go to Trevor Noah and the Big Don. Which one would you rather go to?
I'm gonna need to see a clip. Finish that off. Huh?
What happened?
I'm gonna need to see a clip. I don't know.
Yeah.
I watched nothing from the Grammys.
Here we
go.
I heard about the which one are we going to? Because I heard about the Don.
They both kind of tie in together.
You're talking about Trump and Trevor Noah.
Yeah, and then it kind of ties in because John Legend and Chrissy Teigen are in that, and apparently John Legend allegedly and Chrissy Teigen had sex at an Obama party, and then that was their wildest one. And then there's a bunch of like weird shit Chrissy Teigen does that's getting John Legend in trouble right now. But we can go here and then yeah, it's kind of crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like Hollywood's a fucking mess. Like it's all a mess.
Speaking of crazy, before you do it real quick, Trish, you are amazing. I only listen to Jelly Roll when I smoke.
No, damn. Damn. Good ass night. Bernie, what's up, my guy? Oscar shows like this always have some controversial political statements is baked into the yeah, I get it.
True.
Someone else said it at the top too. Like this is just what they do at this point. All right, here we go. Trevor Noah.
Minaj is not here. She is not here. She is
basically Chrissy's just happened because Nicki Minaj is not there. Nicki Minaj is at whatever turning point thing that she's at.
She is still at the White House with Donald Trump discussing very important issues.
Actually, Nicki, I have the biggest ass. I have it. Everybody's saying it, Nicki. I know they say it's you, but it's me. Wop, wop, wop. Look at it. Look at it, baby.
So then you have these like they're just tweets that Chrissy apparently put out, and it's basically like seeing little girls do something is gonna put me in jail. She said something about wanting a 4-year-old pizza, which I guess is code for some shit about little kids.
Yeah. I saw that.
Whatever. So it's like a bunch of these. Seeing little girls do splits half naked is just, you know what I mean? Like these tweets that she puts out just get, you know what I mean? Like she gets.
What are they from?
I mean, I think she's weird, but like, I think everybody's weird because we're mad that she's laughing at something criticizing Trump, but Trump's in the Epstein files. So I think it's funny that they're both laughing at each other and they're both sickos. But I don't think just because Chrissy Teigen's bad, that excuses the fact that all the people involved are bad.
Oh, I'm not saying that.
Yeah, but I do think this is going like a very weird past. Yeah.
It's very because let's not all forget John Legend was in the R. Kelly documentary talking about how awful R. Kelly was. And then I think he was also in the Diddy one talking about how awful Diddy was. But you're out here like with like this is your like what?
Yeah.
It's really funny when you see them like if you are one of them that no one's got anything on you, go ahead and throw your stones, man. You know what I'm saying? But like if you got a crazy past and you've done some crazy stuff, why are you out there talking about someone else? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's
but
what
she wasn't talking.
I
think she's laughing. I think if they put the camera on you, I don't know. Maybe you have better balls than me. I'd probably awkwardly laughed. They put the camera on me. I'm a really
definitely
awkward,
wouldn't be sitting there like this, drawing more attention to my fucking self. Like
I don't think I'd be there in the first place.
Right? I don't think I would be either.
Yeah,
you're putting yourself in more of a spotlight. Like John Legend didn't need to be there. He's good. He's, y'all are good. Don't you still do that stupid?
Nobody needs to be there though. If you got an invite to the Oscars, you wouldn't go right now. If they just randomly accidentally sent you an invite, you don't go with Colleen and have like a cool time.
No, because then what's the thing you're gonna say? You're gonna say I'm sitting around known fucking pedophiles. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go sit there surrounded by known pedophiles. Like that's.
I'll take it a step further. Even if I didn't know they were pedophiles, I don't have the desire to go hang out with these famous singers. I got some artists that I know that I would love to like meet. But like, I'm sorry, like I couldn't do it.
I don't want to meet you that much.
Right. You ain't that important to me. You know what I'm saying? But I get Bree. I get it. Like I understand if they sent you'd want to go. I get it.
And again, I can say,
and it's not because you're a weirdo or
it's not like I'm trying to get an invite. I'm not saying I have this burning desire to go. I'm just saying I get an invitation. Okay, I guess
I get, but that's the thing. Like, but then am I allowed to say, hey, you're at that age where you want to go see what all that shit's like? And I am no longer at that age where I give a fuck because I know there's some weird shit over there.
But
What
I don't
about
know
you,
if it's,
Will? Are
is
you
it
going?
weird shit to just sit in the stands and like watch an award show? That doesn't necessarily, just because you're at the award show doesn't mean you're going to the after party.
Doesn't it mean you support? Doesn't it mean that you support the weirdos at the show?
I don't think necessarily. Just because you're sitting,
and
because
now we're
you're
in a
watching
slippery
clips
slope.
of the show. Is that supporting the people at the show? Just 'cause you're watching clips of it. Is that, you know what I mean?
Oh, to talk about
Me
it.
and my buddy in college, we got invited by these two older. They were in. We called them doctors. We told everyone they were doctors, but they were occupational therapists, right? In OT school. They invited me and my buddy to this pajama party. It was at a club. And it was these two girls, and we're like, oh, cool, this will be fun. And we were just at a bar, and they invited us out later that day. And so we show up. We pre-gamed at their apartment, and we're hanging out. And I go to the bathroom at some point, and I go into her bathroom, and there's a picture of her and what I presume to be her boyfriend, right? On the counter still of this chick that invited me. We're at her apartment. And then so we go out, and we go to this pajama party. Besides us and the promoter, we're the only 5 white people at the pajama party at this club. Everyone else is in lingerie, and like whatever. They're like there's strippers there, right, in lingerie, and we're wearing like pajamas. I'm in a robe with shorts and a wife beater, and the girls are in pajamas, and then everyone else is in street clothes, and we're the only ones there. I have no desire to go to the Oscars. I've been to a pajama party or the Grammy. I'm good. I'll pass out. I'm all right. I don't.
Where was this party?
It was in
I'm looking to get out
Indianapolis.
more.
I think it was at like 11. We had to buy tickets for it.
There's an 11 in Indianapolis.
We were the only, and like I was out dancing on the floor with not the one with the girlfriend, because I asked her, I was like, do you have a boyfriend? And she's like, yep. Cold faced. And then like they went to the bathroom, came back, and then the other girl was talking to me. And so I was the only one dancing. We were getting free drinks. They loved us because we were partying it up, living it.
Was this the party that Danielle Brandon was at that you were dancing?
No, that was Rogue. That was Rogue. Gee, we can't hear you.
Oh, I was just saying I hate you, Jeremy. I can't believe you just said that.
No, it wasn't. That was Rogue.
I mean, I think maybe I'm just like the odd man out here because I've been to some crazy parties. I've met some crazy people. I always say yes to, do you want to come do this thing? I love strip clubs. I did like.
You're very young still.
That's me.
know?
So
I
guess
that's how you end up on the island. Is you say yes to these things.
Yeah,
that's the dangerous thing.
On the
I'm
next
always saying
island.
yes. And then that's why I have these crazy stories.
You might get a check from it though.
Girl, that's but listen, we also have the crazy party stories. We have them. We just have them from a different era and we've stopped doing them. You're still doing them right now, which is why you're like,
you're in an era
hey,
where it's
if I get invited to the Oscars, I'm going. Or the Grammys, I'm going. Where the rest of us are like, nah, man, we just survived our 20s. Like, we're not going to.
Have you guys been around like furries before? Like a large amount of furries?
Not a large amount, but
what kind of life do you live, Will?
They've been booked us at the club before.
Like, we were at a lacrosse tournament at a hotel, and they booked us at a hotel. At the same hotel, there was a fur con going on in high school. So
it's
like
called
a full
fur con.
Fur
Didn't
convention.
Hitler go to one of those?
Fur convention.
No.
It was creepy. It was pretty weird.
Hey man, to each their own. As long as they are adults, I do not give a crap. Have a good time. But I'm not gonna go. And if I walk,
God no.
This new job I got, we have to travel. We got to do all this travel, right? And one of them is like a bunch of trade shows, right? Because we sell like really cool laser tag stuff, a bunch of stuff like that, right? And one of the shows it's called Trans World. So I immediately, like, my brain went right to trans people, but I don't know why it's called Trans World, but it's like this Halloween thing. And he was showing me videos of it. And the thing he showed me over and over and over was all the girls walking around in just body paint. And he's like, dude, it's going to be great. We're going to have so much fun. I'm like, are we just going to go there and stare at these women? Or like I thought we were going there to like sell our products, bro. But yes, I'm looking forward to.
What do you sell? You sell laser pointers?
Yeah, laser pointers. No.
I'm confused
It's
about what he just said too. I'm not even gonna lie.
laser tag
You want to
equipment.
sell what now?
Laser tag, like
you ever
fucking
hear of,
Brunswick Zone.
Yeah, you ever hear of flash pads or like these big old like? Anyways, the owner created a whole bunch of cool stuff that you see at like Dave and Buster's, stuff like that,
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, so we sell a lot of those products, and I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I might be 40, but the laser tag stuff and all these things he created, pretty badass stuff. So
no, laser
it's pretty
tag's
cool
good
to be able
shit.
to sell this. So, yeah, so Battle Company, look them up, buy some stuff. I'll sell it to you.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Olivia, I've partied so hard and fast in my early 20s. I was lucky to make it out alive. No criminal record. Yeah, facts.
But
Facts.
I
I
will
got
say
the
this.
criminal
I will say
record,
this. I don't really party. Like I know that there's like a question here, but I genuinely only party. Like I have no desire since I've been in DC.
Okay, so wait, hold on.
Are you
hold
the
on,
creep
hold on.
that just stands there and watches everybody else party?
No, but my point is,
What's $1,500 to get into a club though?
I what?
Yeah.
Remember that story? Now I want to hear that story.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking. That was like me on like New Year's in my hometown of like my boom. That was just like a story. But I'm saying here, since I moved to DC, I have never gone out because I have no desire to go out, and I don't drink. And all of this being said, unless I'm in Miami. When I'm in Miami, exactly like the Jan Clark. When I'm in Miami, like I was this summer, I lived in Miami from May to August. I went back there, and I hear that so-and-so is going to be somewhere and this crazy stuff is going to happen. I am there, but there is no part of me that likes drinking, that likes just being at a club. Like I have no desire to do that. I like doing things that I'm like, this is going to be this insane experience. I need to be there. But like once you've experienced, maybe it's just me, like Miami, LA, any other city pretty much. Maybe besides New York. I would agree. New York.
You're
I just
horribly
never
mistaken.
stayed a long time.
You got to go to like the shithole bars. That's what's fun.
Yeah,
no, that's not fun to me. I lived in Iowa. I lived in Iowa, and
the
I went out one
Colonial
time, and I'm like,
on the south side, Indianapolis, has karaoke 7 days a week. Okay.
Yeah, that's just like not fun to me. I don't like drinking, so it's like.
Is there anywhere to go out in DC? Like, I can't think of that as like
there's plenty of bars and clubs out here.
Like it's any big city, but like to me, I like, and it's just a preference. I like big names. I like exclusivity. Like that is fun to me, and that's different for everyone. You like the hole in the walls. I don't.
Yeah.
So I mean, like a cool bar and a club is fun too, but like you go out in Miami and you go to one bar and you've been to all of them. Like they're all the fucking same. They all cost $30 for a vodka Red Bull.
Like that's the thing. It's like
I think Will's talking about clubs
in Miami.
Do you dance?
You go to clubs.
I get invited to clubs, and you're meeting this famous person, and that's fun to me. I think there's this feeling of like accomplishment you get, even if it's stupid. That's why I'd never move back.
I mean, I felt accomplished when I met Danielle.
Yeah, no, that's that feeling that you met God. That's what I get when I go out and I meet this like rapper, and it feels it's stupid and it's pointless, but you do feel it, right? You're like, oh my gosh, like I happen to be in the same.
It's
space.
like a high you chase.
Yes, exactly.
Sure.
And it is totally stupid. Don't get me wrong, but you do get that feeling. It's like this little dopamine rush of I got into this thing and I'm with so and so. But yeah, no, I don't like
it's you party in a different way than we did.
And I just think that that's normal. Like everyone has their own cup of tea. My roommate lived in Miami. She went to Miami with me. She loves DC. She loves going out to the bars. She loves U Street, which is like the gay street. And she has no desire to go back to Miami and party. So this is totally her cup of tea. She loves going to New York.
Joseph loves the gay street.
Yeah.
I get it. It makes sense. Like
so that's her vibe. And so you can be from this is not me saying Miami is better, because she lived there too, and that wasn't for her. You know, so my point is that it just depends on what you like. And I don't like partying.
Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. Would you, if you met, I don't know, but this is amazing, and I have to ask this question now.
I love it. This is great.
If you met someone like famous that you didn't know, I mean, you know them because they're famous, but you don't actually have never talked to them, but they're like, you DM them, they want to hang out, they're going to fly you out to meet them somewhere in some other state. Are you going?
Yeah,
she's already packed.
She's done it before.
Nah, bro. See, That's
done it
me.
before.
She's got a go
Yeah.
bag ready to go.
I'm not risking it.
I
No.
think that's how Brie got famous in the
Nah.
first place
Bag.
on the
Yeah.
Yes.
on
That's
the
how the
Savant
fuck you end up
podcast.
on
There was
Epstein
that,
Island. I'm not. Nope.
yeah, right.
See?
There was that Carolina Panthers player,
I'm-
right? I think
But
that,
I've
that
also
was the
been in
first like.
situations. I'll say this: I've been in situations when you kind of misspoke. The answer is yes. I've been around people. There was you would definitely know who he is. I don't want to say the name, but I got invited. I was in a section with a different rapper who was performing. Okay,
In the
I was
vicinity of.
and there was a section next to us, so we're on stage, right? And I was like with his group of girls, and the group next to us, there was somebody from that group that came over and asked for my number, and like I said, I say yes, here's my number, because I'm thinking if you're up here, you got to have something going on too. And so I say, here's my number. He invites me out with him and his relative, and I'm in the car, and there's a certain song playing, a very popular song. And while it's playing, I looked at him and say, "What's your name?" And they literally started laughing, and they were like, "This is my song." And it's kind of somebody older. Like, it would be a hypothetical, like if I was asking Snoop
R.
Dogg,
Kelly?
what's your name?
I'm so glad
Like-
you're still okay. I'm just so glad you're still
What,
okay.
you heard what I said before?
Who
G? I
was
said
it?
if I was her dad, I wouldn't sleep.
Yeah,
at
what
night.
song? There's
So what's
only
the name of the song?
yeah.
It was just like I'm saying, it was like it's a very popular
Yeah.
like
Get it
90s,
on,
early
yeah.
2000s artist.
Nelly?
And their song was
Get
really
it
big, but
on.
it's someone old where like they're really popular.
Genuine.
But at the same time, I don't know what they
Mystical?
look like.
Genuine.
My sister slept with Mystical. It's not a big deal, and he kept his track shoes on. It was a hilarious
Biggie?
story.
How many STDs did she get?
Oh my God.
Not none.
All of
Thank
them?
God.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, not Mystical.
Did he
And
talk to
went-
her like this when he slept with her?
Yeah, and he went to jail right after. Like he was
Oh,
back in jail
jeez.
like the fucking
Oh,
weekend after.
jeez.
Yeah, no, fuck it.
Freaking Mr. Cal.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But like, yeah, I just say
Ignition.
but it's just like funny. Like I just say yes to that stuff. And I don't know.
now,
I
now,
just, like,
Will, if you had a chick DM you being like, "Yo,
There it
I'll
is.
fly
don't
out to
DM
you," and
them.
like whatever, like you have a girlfriend, I get it. No, with all due respect to said beautiful girlfriend that
Yeah,
you have,
hypothetically, she's listening in the back.
hypothetically,
Show me what you're working with.
hypothetically,
In a
like,
past life.
would you just be like, yeah, girl, fly out, like whatever? I don't know you, I've never like whatever, but yeah, I'm Will fucking Plumber from F1, like fly the fuck out. Oh, sorry, I'm
You should
cross
talk to-
that
you should
one.
talk about yourself like that, Will.
I don't know. I think more so when Brianna was talking about it of like, okay, getting invited to a cool
Angela's
place or
dead.
because they know there's a cool
person
thing
there.
going on.
Yeah.
Like when I go to like a CrossFit event, right? Like now it's different because like I know people and that's not a flex, but like I want to stay the Sunday night because I want to go to the after party to meet people and like see people and right, like I don't know who I'm gonna meet, right? Like when I
Dance
did
with
Wadapalooza
Danielle.
Scaled, right? I was like, oh, like I'm gonna go to that after party and like hang out with people.
Yeah.
And like now I have my people who I go hang out with, and I could give a fuck less if I meet anyone, right? I want to hang out with Nick Matthew and his wife and his family, right? And do fun things and right, like I don't care anymore. But like there was definitely a time when I wanted to go meet and see those people, right? And like you don't know, right? Like
Okay,
that,
Flexi. So now that you're Flexi, if there's some like brand new, like hot newbie CrossFit chick, that's,
okay,
like,
I had
winning-
a
and
crush
she
on
wants
Annika
to-
Greer for a while.
Okay, and she's like, "Yo, I'm flying to your house right now, whatever," and you don't know
we're gonna
her,
do some
and
we're gonna do some like Metcons. Like I guess I don't know.
But I would say I will
Quote
say this,
unquote
in my
Metcons.
situation- in my
I'd probably
situation-
say you got to get your own place because I got to clean up my house, right? Like I got to clean the
go-
apartment.
I'll say that the other layer to this is it's not just about meeting them. You do really
You're gonna get
cool
Will in
things
trouble.
because these are rich guys
Oh,
and you are
sure.
a girl. So like the yachts that I post on, it's not just like, oh, I met you. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. It's I met you and then you do things that you were never able to afford otherwise. So it's also like what you have access to that you get as a girl meeting these types of people.
Do they require anything from you?
No.
I think I'm still on like I'm the girl DMing people like this summer.
But I'm
like,
not DMing people. That's the thing. I don't think the system doesn't work that way. I never DM'd a famous person and asked to do this stuff. Never.
Oh.
They DM.
Well, I
Very
DM'd
rarely.
Dave and then I went to the ranch and rucked there, right? Like it was like me
Yeah.
reaching out, right? Like
yeah.
it wasn't in other ways.
Well, isn't it funny though? We've got to a point. Maybe I'm speaking for myself. I'd rather hang out with a CrossFit games athlete than anyone in Hollywood or any singer or anything. If Taylor self, we'll say
famous people, I think somebody from the CrossFit Games.
Yeah. So who from the CrossFit Games? If Jason Hopper is like, yo, dude, you want to hang out? I'd be so much more thrilled to hang out with him than any Hollywood anybody in the world.
That's like the content you watch, though.
I could name a couple that I'd like to hang out with more than Hopper.
Bad example, right?
Bad example, yeah. The content you enjoy, though. I like music. It's mostly music and athletes. I like sports, as you guys know, and I like rap music. So those are the people.
Know.
As you guys know. So
who is the rapper?
I mean, he's from a lot of rappers.
Just say the name of the freaking song that was on in the car.
Okay, he's definitely not listening to this, and it's not like that famous.
Duh.
It was just funny.
No
it was
shit,
a funny
he's not
situation
listening
because
to
I
this.
didn't know him, but it was Apple Bottom Jeans, and it was like Flo Rida.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, like, what's your name? And they start laughing. But like, thing is, I didn't know what he looked
it's
like.
Florida.
Fuck, you didn't know who Flo Rida was? You
of course I know who he is. I had no idea what he looked like.
You didn't know what his fit.
No.
Okay, see, you didn't.
How many drinks
deserve
deep?
that
How many shots
interaction?
deep?
You did not deserve that interaction at all. Like
Garrett's like, I would have gone
when
down
you called him.
yeah. No.
Garrett's like, if only he had a flannel on.
Shit.
But like, the thing is, that situation was just funny because that was just the funny part. I've met people that I think are more cool than Flo Rida, probably, maybe not, but like.
No.
Rich Froning is way cooler than fucking Flo Rida.
But it was just a funny situation of me asking this person who probably has never been asked that before.
Yeah.
Like, what's your name?
Yeah.
What do you do? I think I asked him specifically.
Great point,
do
Jan.
work? I think I asked him what he did for work.
I don't think he was playing his own music. I think his song just came on. Please tell me that's what happened.
The song. Well, like, I mean, yes, actually, they do this a lot.
It was
his car. We were in a limo, or like this black truck with his driver. And
okay, whatever. He played his song apparently.
So it was just you two?
No, it was him and then me and it's his nephew. So
what's the seating arrangement? Are you sitting bitch?
I'm sitting on the nephew's lap, and then he was.
Oh, that's the seating arrangement. But there wasn't a third row. Oh, it was like an SUV. That's what we're
no, it was, but there was definitely room for me to sit. That's where I was sitting.
I have 2 daughters, and I am now moving to the northwoods of Wisconsin, away from everything, dude. I can't handle this, man.
Jeremy, are you near Hayward at all? You're Northwoods. Are you northwest or northeast?
I'm way southeast Wisconsin, Milwaukee area.
Oh, but you're moving to the Northwoods?
I'm saying I'm going to because
you have 2 daughters.
Because I have 2 daughters, and I'm listening to Bree's stories of sitting on random people's laps and partying and yachts.
Flo Rida,
do
don't come to Milwaukee. You don't got to worry about that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he doesn't want to come here. Too cold.
He don't
I've
want to come
met
to
some like
Milwaukee.
people that I think are cooler than that, just because I'm young and I listen to their music.
That's what I'm saying. You didn't deserve that one. That one should have been mine. You need to get.
Okay,
what the fuck is this? Why the fuck? Like, no offense.
So it's not
but
DMs. Like, they're not gonna find my random Instagram. My Instagram's not famous. You know, it's mostly.
45
That's why I
minutes
say the
from
sense of
Heidi,
accomplishment. So this is how it works: is like you're at the club, and it's very similar to a wraparound. It's literally what normal people do, but on like a taller level. So you ever been to a bar and you see a hot chick? You're like, hey, let's do a lap. Let's do a lap, and maybe this hot chick will notice us.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. I'm doing laps until that rapper invites me into his section. So that, and eventually,
this is very true, bro.
But then eventually, it's not always like you're not always gonna be the hottest girl there. So eventually, you make connections with
fishing.
another girl. You have to be really nice and fake, and that girl has a connection to such and such person. So next time she goes out with them, she invites you. And now you're just automatically in the section.
Brianna, you don't do this anymore, right?
Wow.
I do any chance I get. I was just there in December.
God, that is so
Also,
much
Meg
work.
talking. I lived in.
Is that not
lifestyle,
rough on you,
man.
like mentally?
What do you mean it's not rough on me?
Like, is that not like I feel like that would be, I don't know. Like I would be really self-conscious.
Exhausting.
Yeah,
So
I'm tired.
I'll say this: it goes through like these.
Like you're
weird
putting
waves.
yourself through this torture.
Yeah, so it goes through these weird waves. So, for example, I have a sister who's even more in the system.
What did I do?
than me. She doesn't work. Her full job is just being pretty. Okay?
Your sister
My sister.
is just being pretty. What is she like? posting like
she lives in Miami, and I won't go too much into her life, but she's also a big portion of my connections.
I could.
You can.
Okay.
Yeah.
What,
So
she's got like sugar daddies and shit?
let's not go too far into it, but like I don't want to talk about
Oh,
her.
great.
We're
Now,
far-
how does
hey,
that
we're in it.
work?
Let's
Now
go.
I want to
Let's
know
go.
how sugar daddies work.
She's a big
We're
portion
already
of my
there.
connections.
Let's go.
But basically, she does have a lot of work done. Like everything is done, and a lot of her friends have everything done. And one time, she brought me into a section with. This was probably my first time with like a rapper that I was a really big fan of, and we were sitting there, and it was me, her, and 2 other girls, and all of them had these at least minimum these things: nose job, boob job, lipo 360, and BBL. And I've never had anything done. And I'm sitting there and I was going through waves of like, oh my God, I am so self-conscious. I don't look like this. And then I would get another wave of like, wait, am I actually the prettiest one? Because I'm in here at the same place they are and I don't have anything done. So it was this weird wave of like, I'm so self-conscious and I'm so pretty. And it was like going in
I
and
couldn't
out.
do it. Oh my
And then
God.
I've also had times,
Nice.
another story I tell all the time, because this is not to toot my own horn of I can just do whatever I want. My friend was invited to go backstage with Playboy Cardi, and then he was going to bring her to his section for the club.
Sorry. that's not damn.
So,
Shit.
but yeah, so he was going to bring her to her section. She texted me and she had sent him a picture of me and was like, hey, he said you can come to the club though. Like you're not invited to the concert with him, but you can come to the club after party. And I'm like, cool. And like, this is just
Go up a comment. G. Go up a comment.
so
Damn Dan Guerrero. Jesus.
I get all dressed up. I get to the club. I go to the door and I'm like, this is my name. And they look at me. I'm not kidding. My name is on the list, but they look at me and they go, no, not tonight.
Oh.
And I feel like total crap. I'm like, oh my God, I'm the ugliest person in the world. And then I get a text because one thing about me is I actually hate getting ready and doing makeup. So I'm like, well, I got to do something because I spent 2 hours trying to look nice.
Clock. We already talked about this clock.
And
I'm trying to walk her back off the ledge. I really am. I've been trying this entire
So
Girls, start packing your stuff.
The same night I get rejected and I can feel so crazy about myself, I decide to go to another club close by and I get pulled into an NBA player section and I'm with him the whole night. So it's this weird concept again of like you can be rejected the same night as you're very highly wanted the literal same night. And so
it must be nice to be dude.
How long
You
do
can do
live?
this. You can do the same thing at the Colonial. I'm telling you. or Brothers Bar in downtown Indianapolis.
Was that Colleen in the background?
No, that's Will's girl.
I've had plenty of switcheroos, and you don't get. I don't know. Like I think it's. I don't know. I get it. I think it's. I understand it because like the chase is there. I guess it's interesting hearing the chase from like you're not pursuing, but you're trying to be pursued.
yes.
So I guess that's why it's like, Garrett.
But I'll say this: it's like I don't care.
I have no idea what that's like.
You're used. Like you probably had to pursue Colleen. I assume.
Yeah,
right?
I would. No, I do not know. I was the one like let me send that girl a drink, trying not to come across.
Yeah, try not to be weird. And then you bought the amount of drinks that I bought and wasted in college. And then whenever I buy a girl a drink, you might as well, you're not fucking going home with them.
No, you're not.
Teed. So like when I pivoted towards you buy me a drink. And then you know how the success rate there was much better.
Yo, I just learned how to dance. Once I knew how to salsa and bachata and merengue, like I was good to go after that.
Yeah, I can't really dance.
The
hips
comments
move.
about the end goal is just to have a good night. It's just fun to like, and I liked meeting people that I'm fans of. I enjoy it. There's this weird dopamine rush to it for the night.
But hey, but you've also said that you want to settle down.
I find love there. I don't think this is my soulmate. I just think it's fun for the night.
You said you wanted to settle down. That doesn't sound like
I do.
settling down. I mean,
ain't nobody settling down while sitting
I don't
on
think
the
you
lowrider's lap.
like if you're trying to settle down with rappers, it's not just.
But I'm not. That's the thing. I'm not. I think
Athletes.
it's fun to do this, but I'm not sitting there like do you think I can make him fall in love with me? I don't think that at all. I'm just trying
you're
to have
not
a good
delusional.
night.
You're not delusional.
That's what I'd be
that.
thinking.
Okay, that's good.
I want to be rich.
Oh,
I
Kenneth,
just
if you're
think it's
saying I'm
fun
not
to
on
be
my
like,
knees,
hey,
that's correct.
here's the end goal. The end goal is, okay, I'm going to Miami for 3 months, and then I was just there for Art Basel for 2 weeks. How do I get on the most yachts, get the most free stuff, eat at Nobu, eat at Carbone? How do I
Fuck, you've ate at Nobu?
I love Nobu.
Oh,
That's
God damn it. All right.
So
well,
how does your job allow you to do this? Like,
because I'm a coach, so when we're not practicing, it's just a little bit more flexible. But there's other times of year where I cannot go anywhere right now. I'm in season. So but yeah, so I just kind of like, the goal is to have a really good time and do a lot of stuff I could never afford for free. That's the goal. And I don't think in my head, like, do you think I can make Travis Scott fall in love with me tonight? Like, no. The goal is to just be next to Travis Scott and listen to this music I like and maybe get on his yacht. That's the goal. And then go home and have a cool story to tell. Like, that's literally the gool.
All right,
Garrett, that's fine. That's all fine. But again, like
next week on this channel will be we'll definitely be settling down feminism, how marriage works, and what men look for in settling down with a spouse. So that'll be next week on Pull Up a Chair. Thanks.
But my question is, you've talked in the not so distant past about settling down. So like how does all that fit into any sort of semblance of settling down? Because let me tell you this, if living that kind of a lifestyle is a hard thing to stop.
No.
So you find somebody and like you find love, let's say, that leaving all that, man. And I say this like shared experience, not me, but very close people to me. And they're not, I'm not saying like on yachts, but like that lifestyle that's hard to stop.
Jerome.
That's hard to stop. So
I mean, I have stopped. I don't live in Miami. I like visiting. It's my favorite place to visit. And I'll say, because of this, I have worked. If I go to another city, I've explained it to people like this, why I go back to Miami a lot. If I go to another city, I'm bottom of the totem pole. Nobody knows me. I have no connections. I can still have fun. Don't get me wrong. But if I go to Miami, it's a guaranteed chance I'm going to have a great time because I've made all these connections. I know I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to do what I always do. Right. That's why I go back all the time. And also my sister's there and I have a bunch of friends there because I went to college there. But I don't live there. I don't have a desire to ever move back. I could be like someone that lives there and literally lives off of it. 100% I could. Every time I go to Miami, I come back with double the money I spent there.
What would who do?
Now you're starting to sound like a libertarian, Brianna. I'm telling you.
But
this is doing a lot more for your libertarian.
How do you go back with double the money? That one went right over my head. You gamble?
Like if I spent $600 on a flight and $1,000 for my hotel, I will leave with over $3K. So the money comes back, and
in your pocket, like cash.
Again, how?
Because girls, women, feminine women, feminine straight women with a nice body and some lips, and like you see the lips, like they're the lips, like that's that's how they do that shit.
Really
are you a sex worker?
No.
That's okay. I had to ask it. I mean, because we're circling here, and I don't know, because I want to go to Miami and come back with double the money.
You can't. You're a male.
Jeremy, you got to look up the gay clubs, bub.
Yeah, there you go. That's what you gotta do. You gotta get some baby oil.
Bad Bunny will have you rolling.
Will and Joseph, we're going to Miami. We're finding the gay clubs.
Come to DC. I'll take you to
Will, you right, bro. We'll
just roll around.
Oh man.
You just have to be really smart, and you can't do drugs, and you have to be smart about your situation. But one story was that I went back to somebody's place. I spent the night there, not with them, in a guest room. And as I leave, their security guard was like, wait, before you leave. And he handed me $1,000 in hundreds. And I'm like, did he think I slept with him? And then I thought, dang, if I did, I only got $1K for it. But I literally just took the money and left. A lot of times if you're in situations, they do kind of assume things. Another thing you can do is be like, hey, can you take me shopping? I've had guys buy me bags and then I sell them. I don't need a Chanel bag. What do I need with that? And so
I am booking my ticket to Miami.
Taking me shopping, and then I sell it.
Okay. All right. Everybody,
That's amazing.
Go hug your daughters. Don't let your sons go to Miami. Make them invest in a 401k and get a Fidelity something. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. We'll get back to you on marriage on the next one.
Garrett's calling it.
Yeah, dude.
I
gotta go hug my kid.
Garrett got too excited.
Yeah, no, when excited, no, just when Will was like, let's send Jeremy to the gay club in Miami to come back with an extra 2,000. I'm good for the night, bro.
We're gonna report next week if it worked.
Yes, Olivia, God bless. And yes, Bernie, we'll be back in 10 years to see if this works out for Brianna.
I'm gonna come back on next week with my Gucci bag.
Joseph, thank you for hanging out with us and pulling everything up. I appreciate you and helping me get the sound sorted out. Brianna, Jeremy, CrossFat, as always, love y'all. Hopefully we'll see Pat next week. If not, I don't know if this conversation would have been good for Pat, but
that was amazing.
Pat needs to watch this and give us he gets 10 minutes unadulterated at the start.
But thank y'all.
Start next week with a Pat rant.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you can have the monologue to start with. Thank you guys for always coming on the show. It's a lot of fun. We have a great time. Thanks you guys in the chat for hanging out with us. Love y'all. Deuces. Bye.